morning, Year 4. So after some feedback and a bit of confusion over the plan for your English unit, I'm going to show you how to do it. So Mrs. Bowler is very kindly holding the camera for me. Would you like to turn it around so they can see your beautiful face, Mrs. Bowler?
I don't know how. Good morning. Maybe.
Okay, so Mrs. Bowler's just going to look at the plan. I'm going to talk you through it as I write it, okay? So, on to the plan. Okay, so your recount plan that you've got that looks like this, okay, it's a bit more blue, but our printer decided not to print it in pink, is basically your plan for your final write, okay? So you're going to start off with your introduction, which is going to have in it when, where, who, what, and why was it significant. So I've started, and I'm going to do the event of Rosa Parks, and I've put when, it was on the 1st of December 1955, where, in Alabama, who. Now I do it in different colours because I find that helps me a little bit. So if you want to do it in different colours, you can, like we do our text maps sometimes in different colours. What, so what did she do? She refused to get off the bus. And she stood up for black people. Okay, now my writing is not the best because I'm just trying to rush through it, because if we take what we would normally take in a lesson, it might take a bit longer. So, why was it significant? Okay, so why was the event important? So, the event of Rosa Parks was really important because she stood up, like I've said there. So she stood up for black people. She fought for what she believed in. Okay, so all of this here is going to be in your introduction. So your introduction is going to tell the reader when it happened, where it happened, who did it, what happened, and why it was significant or important, okay? And then this part of your plan here, okay, slightly different to what we normally do, but it will be what happened, okay? So in the order of what happened. So I've put, she boarded the bus. She sat in the wrong seat. Okay, and then next, the bus driver asked her to get off. And then Rosa refused. He told her to get off and get back on at the back. Then Rosa refused, and then Rosa was arrested. Okay, and that's the order of what I'm going to report. Okay, so in a newspaper report, in the introduction, you're going to tell them when, where, who, what, why was it significant. So if someone's reading it, if that's all they wanted to know, they could just read the introduction. But if they want to know a bit more and a bit more detail, you're going to tell them all of these things that happened. Okay, and then on your last section of your plan, we've got what happened in the end, your conclusion. We've talked a lot about conclusions, and we've talked a lot about the language that you could use and the sentence starters that you could use in a conclusion. So see if you can include some of those. So I'm going to go into my green again and do a nice little circle. Conclusion. As I say, this isn't the neatest in the world because I wanted to make sure we got this done for today. So what happened in the end? Okay, so I would put Rosa was arrested. People fought with her. Okay, and there are lots of other things that happened that you could research or that are in the story. Okay, and then your last line needs to be a conclusion to the whole newspaper report. So you might have some sentence starters, and I'm going to write some down here for you. Like, to sum up. We've talked about that before, haven't we? To sum up, or in conclusion, or because of this. I'm just going to change colours. Or after this event. Okay, so you've got lots of interesting sentence starters, and I'm sure there's a lot more you can think of. Okay, so let's get a picture of that whole plan. Okay, and I hope that makes it a little bit more clear. So I'll go through it one more time with you, just in case. So your introduction, when it happened, where, who, what, why was it significant, and just write your little ideas down. Then you need to write your event in order, so it could be the Rosa Parks event, the Henry's Freedom Box, or the one that you've made up. And then your conclusion, what happened in the end, and what your last line is going to be, and all those sentence starters, you could add those in there, because we always add in ideas that we're going to write in, don't we? But remember that it's your plan, okay? So you write what you want to write and do it so that you understand it, okay? All right, back on me. I hope that makes more sense, Year 4 and parents, and good luck, and I can't wait to see all your plans. Bye-bye.
Bye.